Gilles de Rais, the first documented serial killer. Gilles de Rais, a French nobleman and knight, is often recognized as the first documented serial killer in history. Born in 1405, de Rais rose to prominence as a celebrated military leader and companion in arms to Joan of Arc during the Hundred Years' War. However, beneath the surface of his valor and nobility lay a darker side that would eventually overshadow his military achievements and leave a haunting legacy. De Rais was born into a wealthy and influential family in the region of Anjou, France. His early life was marked by privilege and rigorous education, which prepared him for a future as a knight and a leader. He inherited vast estates and wealth following the death of his parents, making him one of the richest men in France. His early military career was distinguished, and he was known for his bravery and tactical prowess on the battlefield. His most notable military accomplishment came when he fought alongside Joan of Arc, significantly contributing to key victories, including the Siege of Orléans. For his services, he was appointed Marshal of France, one of the highest honors a soldier could receive. Despite his illustrious public life, de Rais's personal life began to unravel following the end of his military career. His reckless spending and increasingly erratic behavior drained his substantial fortune. De Rais became involved in alchemical experiments and lavish theatrical productions, which only accelerated his financial decline. It was during this period that he is believed to have begun committing the horrific crimes that would later define his legacy. De Rais constructed a series of castles across his estates, where he is said to have lured children, primarily boys from peasant families, with promises of work or education. Once inside, the children were subjected to unspeakable acts of torture, sexual abuse, and ultimately murder. The methods de Rais used were gruesome and ritualistic, often involving dismemberment and sadistic violence. For years, these crimes went unnoticed or unpunished, partly due to his noble status and the remote locations of his properties. The turning point came in 1440 when local authorities in the church began to take notice of the growing number of missing children. The Bishop of Nantes initiated an investigation, which soon revealed the horrifying extent of de Rais's crimes. Witnesses, including surviving victims and families of the missing children, provided damning testimonies. De Rais was arrested in September 1440 and charged with multiple counts of murder, sodomy, and heresy. His trial, held in Nantes, was one of the most sensational and significant of the medieval period. Initially, de Rais denied the charges, but eventually confessed under the threat of excommunication and torture. The details of his confession shocked the court and the public, revealing a chilling narrative of his actions. On October 26, 1440, Gilles de Rais was convicted and sentenced to death. He was executed by hanging and burning, a common punishment for heresy and other severe crimes in that era. His execution marked the end of a life that had swung from heroic valor to monstrous depravity. The impact of Gilles de Rais' crimes extended far beyond his death. His case highlighted the capacity for extreme evil within individuals, regardless of their social status or public persona. It also underscored the importance of the judicial process in uncovering and addressing such heinous acts. Even in an era where forensic science and modern investigative techniques were non-existent, the detailed records of his trial have provided historians with valuable insights into the legal and social context of 15th century France. In popular culture, de Rais has often been compared to the fictional character Bluebeard, a wealthy and violent man who murdered his wives. This comparison underscores the blend of historical fact and legend that surrounds de Rais's story. While his military achievements have been overshadowed by his criminal activities, the duality of his life continues to captivate and horrify audiences. His legacy serves as a stark reminder of the potential for human cruelty and the complexities of understanding historical figures. Gilles de Rais is remembered as the first documented serial killer, a man whose noble birth and heroic deeds in battle were starkly contrasted by his heinous crimes. His life exemplifies the extremes of human behavior, from valor on the battlefield to unimaginable cruelty. The investigation, trial, and execution of de Rais mark an early instance of a serial killer being brought to justice, highlighting the persistent societal efforts to confront and punish such evil. Understanding the story of Gilles de Rais provides valuable insights into the complexities of historical figures and the dark undercurrents of human nature.
Thank you for watching Tell Time Tales. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest stories. Until next time, keep exploring the past.